Hey there, y'all. Bunkle here. Hope you've been having a great day. Hope every day is a blessed day for you and y'all. Yes, you right there. Yes, you watching. So, this is part 2 of the mail day. Now, I'll post a link down below so you can see part 1. But it was a 2-lot order that I put. I guess you'd say the total of each one was 62, including shipping. Everything came out to 125 bucks. Part 1 of the video, I ripped it open and I found some really cool stuff inside the box. Now, he said that he put some extra bonus stuff in there. That Conlon set, that was put in there. What else we got? We got this really cool Griffey Jr. starting lineup, 1998 edition. Very cool starting lineup there. We got ourselves an autographed baseball, and I'm still trying to figure out who that is. You know what? Again, maybe one of y'all know who that autograph is. Maybe Sean will let me know if he knows who it is. I can't tell. That signing from Adam. I don't even know if Adam signed anything. Maybe he did. I'm not sure. But anyway, now in the first, I went through a bunch of cards. There's a whole bunch of top loaders. See all of them there. And I guess just as a quick recap, I'm going to go through some of the favorite ones that I had in there, as well as some of the ones that were in the first little box I went through, which had a couple hundred cards: baseball, basketball, football, all sorts of stuff. Got Rocket Ismail, Hampton, Bam Adebayo, Harden for the collection, Seth Curry, Kevin Love, Roger Craig, Lonzo Ball. I probably should have top-loaded that bad boy. I'm going to turn that to the side for right now. Anthony Volpe, all eyes on him, that's for sure. Yadi Molina, some kind of super duper ooper fractor there. I still haven't looked any of these up to see what the values are, but I'm still just real happy to have gotten this. I think I've already gotten the value of what I paid. So you know what? Once you get to a certain point, it's like everything's extra. You know what? That's really good. I mean, kind of like opening a pack of cards. You never know what you're gonna find in there, and you look for the fun of it. It's the thrill of the hunt sometime. All right, so we got Hot Numbers Kobe and the Jalen Hurts. That's going to be staying in the personal collection. I think he's going to go on, continue to have a great career. Got LaMelo Ball, Julio Rodriguez. That stays in the personal stack. I'll pull that out in 10 years. Kind of like the Trey Lance rookie card here, by storm. And another Melo Ball. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do this. I might speed things up and slow things down and speed things up and slow things down as I continue to rip through these. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes left. And I turned that one on the side because I noticed that it has an address on there and I don't want to disclose that. Now, remembering the pictures that I saw of this, there's something I'm looking for, and I think I know which box it is just because, you know what, I kind of shook things around a little bit. So I think I know which one it is. So I'm going to open up that address box first, because this right here was one of the reasons that in Sean's boxes, I tend to definitely bid a bit on them. I mean, I have what in my mind is what I see as prospective value or how much it should cost. And you know what? I might miss out on some boxes that definitely go up past what my budget is. I got to work with a budget too, you know? Ms. Bunkle don't want me spending everything I make on cards, that's for sure. Especially since I'm not making it all back right away. So, yep, this is what I thought it would be. This is absolutely what I thought it would be. Let me toss that out. And you know the other cool thing, I need some of these boxes anyway, so that's good for me. I'm going to put the empty box on the side, and you see what I see when I see it. So what we got here are some graded cards. Got FGS, Kevin Apier, Judgement 10. Now that's one that I was looking for there. It is an 8, and it's CSG, but that's a Brady Donruss Elite. Very sweet card there. Very, very nice. All right, we got ourselves a PSA 9, Sensational Swatches, Colin Sexton. Very nice looking card. You know what? Things like this are going to help me figure out what some of the other cards I got. This is 2016 Panini Prism Mosaic. Lots and lots of shine there. That's a near mint 8. And then we got the DeAndre Hunter Panini Chronicles mint 9. So I'm not the biggest I guess you'd say slab collector. I like my cards raw. But this one right here, I'll probably end up keeping. The others, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with, but right now I have a whole box of slabs that's taking up space. So we'll see what I do with them somewhere down the road. And I could see a couple of those possibly being either giveaways or contests or something like that. I try to plan more than like a day or two in the future, if at all possible. So let me start going through these. That's not my handwriting. My handwriting's worse. All right, what do we have in there? We have a bunch of cards, and what do we have in here? We have a bunch more cards. I see lots and lots of cards. And what do we have in here? Probably more cards, right? Yep, lots more cards. 300 all rookie cards, 100. I don't know if that's still the same. Zion, LaMelo, this, that. Maybe, who knows? Or maybe not, I don't know. All right, you know what? Let's start going through these. I'm going to pause for a second, speed up this part of the video, and just get a stack of cards on the side. Whatever I think is cool from this. If, you know, it's something that y'all think is cool, well, sorry, you know what? You might miss it in the shuffle. So let's get started with this one right here. You know what? Before I even do that, I'm going to pull a little stack out, just see if I find anything cool right away to share it with y'all. Let's see. All right, 1980 tops. Okay, that's a bit older. A bit wrinkly. That one's wrinkly too. I'm going to keep those, I guess, on the side. Those can go into team packs, but I'm not even sure. Well, I'll figure something out. I'm actually working on a project that I'm going to be looking to do something, and it may involve some cutting and slicing of some older cards. So you know what? I may end up holding those because those might be good samples. All right, so this is almost all Rangers. Okay. Well, that'd be good for somebody that likes the Texas Rangers. Mickey Rivers, ugly to see him in a Rangers uniform. I remember him at the Yankees during the 70s. Yep, that made me older. Smithson, yep, this is just a lot of Texas Rangers here. 83 tops. Yeah, you see that right there would be perfect for slicing up. Yeah, call it an art project. That's what it is. It's an art project. I'm going to do some artsy stuff with baseball cards and see what happens. All right, now what do we have? Ooh, we have flares. Those are really nice looking cards. These are like high-end during their day. Kevin Reamer, Spire, B.J. Surhoff, Greg Vaughn, Robin Yount, nice Hall of Famer card there. Very nice. I'll keep that on the side. Yeah, I should probably keep all of these on the side. These are really nice. Kent Herbeck, he started off, had a great career. Chuck Knobloch, his name is a joke now. You know, he can end up being the Knobloch in your career. Don't want to end up like him. Nope. Mike Pagliarulo, Kirby Puckett, nice, very nice. Dave Winfield, got the Hall of Famers on the roll now. Jimmy Abbott with the Yankees. That's a nice one for a Yankee pack. Bogsy, sweet. Pat Kelly and Jimmy Key. Now, a long time, for a while, everybody thought he was going to have a Hall of Fame career, but didn't end up that way. All right, so from that first little stack, what did I get? Let's see. I got one Hall of Famer, 2 Hall of Famer, 3 Hall of Famer, 4 Hall of Famer, and Jimmy Abbott. So 4 Hall of Famers already in there, and some really, really nice looking cards. So now I'm gonna just keep going through these. I'm gonna speed this up so y'all don't just like get to stare at everything, okay? I'll be back. All right, so now it's time to start putting all these back. I just got through that first box. I found, what I think is definitely some cool stuff. So that's box number 1 here. Put all of these back in, and then I'll start showing you some of what was in there. I'll just let on that there's some Hall of Famers that were in there. A bunch more Flair cards in there. Some stuff that I'm interested in. I don't know if you'd be, but I am. So I'm going to move this one to the side because I'm going to get back to it later. And I'll show you through the little stack I got. Now, before I go through the stack, it's a decent sized stack. There's 2 cards in there that I just wanted to talk about. Now, this right here, I pulled out just because it's a funny card. I mean, come on. That's some serious skill. Even if you didn't make the majors, and you did, you were in a Yankee uniform, the fact that you could hold 2 bats and balance a ball between them, dude, you got mad skills. Next one, Steve Avery. I often talk about how players blew out their arm, and you know what? This one right here, in my opinion, is a crying shame in Atlanta Braves history. I mean, they had Smoltz, they had Glavine, they had an incredible pitching staff, but this kid was the best of them. I mean, if you hear interviews from any of the team, he was the best. He had the best arm, the best stuff. I mean, absolutely. And just a shame that his career ended so early. I mean, he was the man. He was the up and coming the man. All right. Hall of Famer stuff we got. We got Jack Morris, George Brett. We got a bunch of the Idols cards from Pinnacle. Ricky there, that's nice. Got George Brett, Nolan Ryan. All right. Now, who we got there? We got ourselves Kirby Puckett shooting pool. We've seen that one before on this channel. That's definitely we got Robin Yount riding his motorbikes. We got Nolan Ryan. He's patrolling everywhere. He's gonna get that bull, that's for sure. Carmelo Anthony, Lonzo Ball, Malik Sealy, very cool. Then we got some more Hall of Famers. George Brett Flair, Alan Trammell Flair. That's not Pink Floyd, that's Cliff Floyd, and that's number 1 draft pick card. So that's a very cool Pinnacle card of his. I mean, he didn't end up going on to having the career that was thought. I mean, there was a lot of hype around him. We got Darryl Strawberry, Robbie Alomar, Robin Yount, Harold Baines, Robbie Alomar, and Nolan Ryan. So not a bad first box there. Sorry about that. So Mrs. Bunkle stopped in the garage and I had to go take care of something. So I was talking about all of these great cards, and I mentioned Avery and that crazy bald dude. Now he's going to go back in the comment box, but that's one that I thought you should take a look at. That's just a goofy picture. And yeah, Avery, like I said before, every team, and there's those players that you think are going to be Hall of Fame, and one day, gone. So, again, keep it in mind. Sad but true. So I got a bunch of cards to put in some frappers here. I'm going to get to that on my own time, not on yours. But yeah, some great Hall of Famer cards here, and those Flair cards are really, really nice. Some of the best things about going through these boxes, it kind of jogs my memory of other cards that I need to go through. Putting together several different like dollar boxes and dollar bins on up on eBay right now. So some of these may end up in there, some of them may not. But I think about that Nolan Ryan card, for example, him riding a horse. Well, I must have like 5 or 6 of them up there. Maybe there's a Nolan Ryan collector out there that doesn't have one yet. It's just a really cool card. So that's going to end up going, not necessarily the one in here, but one of the maybe dozen I have is going to go into a dollar bin sometime. That's for sure. I have a Nolan Ryan bin about to go up, so that would be a pretty fun addition. So let's see, we got Carlos Quinn. I'm going to do this one the same exact way. I'm going to go through a bunch of these, just a handful, then I'm going to blitz through a bunch of the other ones and come up with what the highlights are. Oh, that's nice. Ryan Presley. Ooh, very cool. Eric Chavez. Now, he's another one that was, like, seriously, a lot of people thought he was on the Hall of Fame trajectory and did not end up there. Got Kurt Schilling, one of my favorite pitchers. I mean, I don't see any reason except for politics and stuff that he might have said that bothered people. And, you know, I'm definitely a believer that the Hall of Fame should be based on your career, on what you did, on your stats, on your numbers, on your performance. And I don't think anybody can make an argument that based on his numbers, Kurt Schilling should not be in. Now, again, whether you agree with what he said or anything else, that's your deal. Look at the numbers, look at the stats. Tell me why he shouldn't be. He was one of the top pitchers during his time. I mean, absolutely. Got Carlos Baerga. And enough with all the politically correct nonsense stuff. Take somebody's career as what it is. Got Glavine, nice card there, another Hall of Famer. Giles, Jimmy Edmonds. All right, swing away, dude. Swing away. I'll frapper that one up. Marlon Byrd, Tony Clark, Ryan Christensen, Jerome Burnitz, Ripken Jr., very cool. Todd Helton, nice. Martinez, AJ Pierzynski, Omar Vizquel. Oh, okay, very cool. We got some prisms now. Those are really nice looking cards. I mean, they all have like a 3D effect to them. It's very cool. Jonathan Villar, Nico Goodrum, back to the 89s. Eckersley, Hall of Famer there. Tettleton. And yeah, you know what? In team packs, I'll sometimes keep Hall of Famers in them also. I mean, somebody like Eckersley or Baines, I have so many Eckersley and Baines, or even Ryans I've left in a couple team packs. So just something to keep in mind if you know anybody who's going to be shopping later this year for the holidays, or you have a youngin', or you know a youngin' that's starting to get into baseball and you want to get him more into the hobby. You know what? Getting a pack of his favorite team, or who you want to be his favorite team. Okay, don't lie about it and say, yeah, he's a born this or that. No, he's a born this or that because he's part of your house, okay? All right, so I'm going to start blitzing through these, and I will come up with what I think are good. I'm going to keep those there on the side because you already saw those. And let's roll it now. All right, so just got through the next box, and there were a bunch of these Topps Leaders cards in there. Now, I've gone through so many of those. It's incredible. I did put a couple on the side, just players that I wanted to keep out. I mean, I know I have a whole mess of those. I still have a couple boxes, unopened packs to go through up on my shelf. I think I showed y'all my shelf once or twice before. It's not just these boxes, which are boxes of cards that just take up my background. I don't use empty boxes there. Those is full boxes, including the vending boxes down below. That's my wall of fame. But yeah, lots and lots and lots of unopened packs and boxes and stuff that I picked up over the last bunch of months. Just having a lot of fun getting all back into this, especially the vintage cards. I mean, that's definitely my thing. So before I get through what I consider the good ones, I got some that I just want to mention. First of all, Noah Syndergaard. I mean, everybody thought he was off to a Hall of Fame career, didn't they? And yeah, you know what? Anything can happen. Chapman got off to a great start with the Yanks, and yeah, you know what? Great arm and everything. What did he throw? A couple days ago, I was reading he was back throwing 103, 104 miles an hour. So yeah, you know what? Maybe it wasn't just the best fit, or maybe he definitely had arm problems, or who knows exactly what was going on with him. But great pitcher, and you know what? Time will tell if he makes it, because I do know he's one of the premiers of right now. All right, we got ourselves Eric Davis. Now, can't talk about the 90s without talking about Eric Davis. I mean, look into his numbers. He was an absolute beast for a bunch of years. I mean, we got caught up kind of in the steroids era. Not that he did it, not that he was using the juice, but I think the players that were kind of overshadowed what kind of career he was having. And of course, you can't go through finding Bartolo Colon and not mentioning him. I mean, come on. He's one of the active leaders. You got to wonder if he's going to end up in the Hall of Fame. It's pretty crazy thinking that he's lasted that long to have, what, 250 going on 300 wins? I mean, what the heck? I mean, good pitcher and all, but longevity, he's probably going to pitch until he's 60. All right, now we got the good stuff and some of the leaders cards I pulled out. Got the Mattingly, the Henderson, the Boggs. Now this particular set, sets, okay, it's full of Hall of Famers. If you see any packs, you know what? They're great cards to add to your PC if you collect Mattingly, Henderson, Boggs, a whole bunch of other players from back then. Got Joey Votto in there, very cool card. David Ortiz, got Poppy, very good. Very, very nice. Talking about his 2010 home run derby with all the homers he hit in that. Got a youngin' card of Giancarlo Stanton. We'll see what happens with the rest of his career. But that's another one. This is from the update set. Home run derby. Home run 61 in the home run derby. Got Big Mac, Mark McGwire. Talking about the 1992 home run derby with 12 of them there. 150 years of fun. Frank Thomas, opening day baseball. Now that's just a cool card. Chris Sale. Now I pulled this one out because, you know, in my mind he's going to be Hall of Fame, and I guess that's gallery. I'm seeing gallery notes, so that's Topps gallery. I think I have some of these packs coming in soon. I'm not sure. I'd have to look that up, but if that's what they look like, those are some nice looking cards. Got Tony Gwynn, Hall of Famer, Stadium Club card there. Very cool. Got Eckersley Flair card. I pulled that one out because that's just a real good picture of multiple angles at the same time of him throwing. I mean, he's coming at you, and that ball is flying to you. Some great photography there. Got Rod Carew, who's one of my favorite players growing up. I mean, and on any given year, you could almost expect that he's going to hit definitely over 300, 350. You never know where he's going to end up, but one of the great all-time hitters that I remember. I mean, after him, of course, then there was Boggs and Gwynn. They kind of picked up the mantle from him. Got another Poppy card, very cool. Ripken Jr. and Hall of Famer Barry Larkin in there. So another really good box, really fun box there. There's some other stuff in there I'm going to have to look up, but all in all, I think I pulled some definite winner chicken dinners out of that one. Now we'll get started on this last box here. That's this big old one here, and see what kind of fun stuff is in there. I think there's going to be more fun stuff. There's always fun stuff in boxes and packs, and I mean, especially again, if you're not expecting to get whatever except for what's in the picture, everything else is just icing on the cake. So let's get a couple of those out of there. I'm seeing some vintage O-Pee-Chee and some vintage Donruss there. So a bunch of O-Pee-Chee here. Oral Hershiser, Chet Lemon, Terry Poole. Some really nice O-Pee-Chee cards. In 1986. Now, I could tell you from where I was, we did not see much of O-Pee-Chee unless we were going to a card show, and even then we didn't pay all that much attention to them because that is a Canadian brand. So I didn't pay them much mind. I mean, we kind of stuck with what we knew, Topps and, yeah, Fleer, I guess, and Donruss, and then later Upper Deck. Although Upper Deck were definitely pricier than what we were used to. They were higher quality, but yeah, we thought Topps, Donruss, and Fleer were the ultimate. Topps, of course, being above Donruss and Fleer. Donruss and Fleer were kind of the discount brands. Let's see how that turned out, and especially thinking about the Griffey. But the Griffey, the king of the Griffies, of course, was the Upper Deck '89. Joaquin Andujar, okay, nice, very cool card there. Nettles, seeing him with the Padres. Yeah, dude, seeing you in that uniform, I'd have the same disgusted face you did after being with the Yankees all those years. They did him dirty. Smalley, Hassey. Very cool. Okay, some nice O-Pee-Chee cards there. Some 86 O-Pee-Chees. Pulled a few Hall of Famers out of that. Got the Goose, Mattingly, and Gary Carter. So very cool there. These are going to get frappered up, and I'm going to speed things up again and just run through all these one more time to get through this entire box. All right, now that last box had a lot of fun stuff in it also. Let's get these all loaded back up in here. I got to go back through all these boxes and I think maybe check through them a bunch. Because part of what I just found in this one just tells me I should maybe take a second or third look through some of these. Because there's definitely some that I may have passed and I have to go through some of these because they have special stuff on some of the sets. I was mentioning, if I'm not mistaken, the 2011 cards. I think I passed through some of those pretty quickly here. They have like that special like star just like randomly put on some of the cards. And those are definitely cards that have like crazy high value because they're very, very super duper short print cards. And you know, I not that I expect one to slip by, but you know what? The fun is in the hunt. That I'll say. All right, so I'll show you what I was talking about in a minute as far as me taking a second or third or fourth look through these in time. Because for right now, I think except for the good ones that I pulled out, the rest are going to go up on the shelf for me to go through at a later date, a later time when I'm on a boring meeting or something like that. So starting off with Latrell Sprewell, nice find there. J.J. Watt, very cool card. Now, of course, not a baby card, but still, very cool footballer. Got another Goose. O'Neal Cruz. Bryce Harper. Pete Alonso. Now, lots of these. Shohei Ohtani. Freddie Freeman. Joey Votto. Stanton. Another O'Neal Cruz. Another Bryce Harper. Another Pete Alonso. And another Shohei. Lewis Robert. Sabathia. Donnie Baseball. Now, that's not. Okay, I thought it was. It caught me there for a second. That's a greatest memories card. It's not the Mattingly rookie. That would have been cool, but nope. Again, I don't have high expectations, but I believe 100% I got my money's worth. And I had fun going through these. Tony Gwynn, another Tony Gwynn. Will Myers. Now, I pulled this one out because it's really a nice-looking card. There were a bunch of Will Myers cards in this. That is the oldest card that I found in here, 1976. CC Yoan Mancada, Future Stars card. Got a Mantle, very nice. Mickey Mantle's always a great find. And Garvey and the Goose. So, very nice card there. Now, I'm going to put these down over here, and I'm going to flip through the other stack that I have here. Now, these are all Bowman's, Topps, Bowman. See, Bowman symbol there. And these are Topps, and these are 2023s. So, yeah. Now, these are also, in my mind, cool, because some great players. Torkelson, Gunnar Henderson, rookie. Adley Richmond, rookie. Now, these are just going to go into frappers and into the box for later. But these are really cool. If you take a look, got rookie, Corbin Carroll, Christopher Morel, Lennon Sosa, J.J. Bleday, Miguel Vargas, Bo Naylor. Now, as I'm going through these, if there's anybody that you think I should know about and keep an eye on, let me know in advance so I can yank it out and throw it into a frapper. But these are going into frappers. I should say if they should go into a top loader. Oswaldo Cabrera, Michael Harris II, Garrett Mitchell, Nolan Gorman, Oswaldo Peraza again, Vaughn Grissom, Logan Ohapa. So, yeah, definitely some great rookies here. I mean, I think pulling rookies out of these and just leaving them sit on the pile of rookies that I have from, like, 2021, 2022, and 2023, and let them cook. And we'll see what happens in 10 years. I'll see you in about 10 years, and we'll go back through this, and we'll see which ones panned out, which ones didn't, which ones were the surprises. Again, I think back to the 2007s or 8s or 9s, whatever it is that's in that box. finding Joey Votto rookies, Freddie Freeman rookies in there. Then you know what, I got them. I bought out a big collection years ago, and I just left them there on the side. And I mean, at the time, Jabba was the big rookie in there. That was the one you were looking for. There were a couple others, but everybody, especially around the New York area, was all about Jabba. And yeah, you know what? He was definitely fun, definitely a great personality, but definitely did not end up being the best cards in that box. That's for sure. So anyway, with all that being said, I think this was a lot of fun. I think I definitely got my money's worth on this. Y'all let me know in the comments. And again, Sean's eBay store is posted down below. My eBay store is posted down below as well. Make sure you take a look at his. Make sure you take a look at mine. I got some really cool cards going up outside of these, because these are going to take me days and days and days to go through completely. And I got so many other cards on the side right now that I got a list. So between that and COMC, I have a couple shipments going out to COMC shortly. Also, I got to start moving some material around so I can get some more boxes and packs. Otherwise, my garage is just going to end up full with stuff that you know what, I'm not thrilled with having. So I'd rather work out some trades or deals or whatever else. And you know what, it helps make a couple bucks so I could continue the hobby and put together some of the things I want. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Again, comment, like, subscribe, thumbs up, all of that great stuff. I'll catch y'all soon. Rip 'em, flip 'em, collect what you love. Blessings always. Bunkle out.